Welcome back to Champion News Talk Radio, brought to you by championnews.net. For our final segment here today, we have Nick Provensano. And Nick, you're part of Jack's Republican Renaissance program for this election cycle. And Nick, you are running for county board. And I know there's something...
In McHenry.
In McHenry County. And I know there was something going on about a czar.
Yes,
okay,
this
wait,
November.
What's a czar? A czar at the county level.
Right. The people of McHenry County have an opportunity this November to vote for a new form of government. State Representative Jack Franks passed petitions to get a referendum.
I was going to say state, yes, okay.
To get a petition on a referendum on the ballot to change the form of government that we currently have to one that's called an executive form of government. This executive form of government is very much like a czar in that it has near dictatorial powers over the government of McHenry County. It wields way too much power and is going to usher in an era of cronyism.
It hasn't happened yet, but
that's right. It's a mandatory. It's a binding referendum. So if this passes, we immediately start planning to change the structure of government as we know it.
The people of McHenry County will have absolutely no representation in their board members.
So are the people in McHenry County voting on this November the 6th?
That's right. This November, they'll have the opportunity to decide if they want to stick with the type of government that they have.
This is one more Democrat nobody should vote for. Jack Franks, forget him.
Yes.
But do you know what number this referendum is going to be on the ballot?
Well, it's a referendum issue, so it's on the very end of your ballot. You need to vote all the way through the ballot, and we highly recommend that you vote no, mainly because this is going to add a whole nother layer of government. We still get to elect the county board chairman the way we always do, but it'll be an additional layer on top of that. This county executive will be paid over $150,000 a year.
On taxpayer funds?
On taxpayer funds. Will have an opportunity to hire his own legal team.
On taxpayer funds?
On taxpayer funds. Have total control over the budget, total control over remaps and any kind of appointments. It really takes away the power that's been distributed to the 24 county board members that are duly elected by the voters in McHenry County.
I would put in a further thing in. The perfectly right man not to do that job is Jack Franks.
Who's this Jack?
Because what's wrong with him? He's a power down in Springfield. He's one of Madigan's big supporters. And what else is wrong with him? He's a trial attorney. He's the kind of guy that sues doctors.
Does he have
and
an
runs
opponent?
Our bills way up. So how do you get a lot of money? Trial attorney. Jack Franks. Don't vote for this Democrat.
Who is Jack Franks?
Unfortunately,
opponent?
Jack Franks is unopposed this cycle.
So he's going back to Springfield.
So he's going back to Springfield, and his first step...
Don't vote for him, even though he's the only guy on the ballot.
Well,
put an X on him.
He wins,
well,
though.
we would recommend that you vote for the write-in candidate, Joe Roser. No relation. But Joe Roser is a protest vote.
I don't think it's even spelled the same, but yeah.
I don't think it is. But what we're asking is to vote against Jack Franks by writing in Joe Roser's name. And let people know that
and
Jack
remember
Franks is
next election that
is Joe Roser doing any grassroots active campaigning?
Yes, he is. He's campaigning quite aggressively. Again, we don't think he has a chance of winning only because a write-in candidacy is very difficult.
Real quick, Nick, how is it that we Republicans in McHenry County don't have anybody running against Franks?
Yeah, well, that's probably a whole radio show.
That's a whole nother show. The most important thing in this election cycle is to vote no for the county executive form of government. This is going to add more taxes, and it's going to really impact the way that we do business. McHenry County has a AAA bond rating and is one of the best-run counties in Illinois.
Well, thank you, Nick. Thank you, Jack. Don't forget the Illinois Pension Scam Book, and don't forget to catch us back here next Sunday at 8 a.m. on AM 560. We're Champion News Talk Radio. We're your choice for the conservative voice. You make it a great week, and vote no